I know that I have to be strong for him, but yeah, it is very hard. It's a nightmare. It's like living in hell.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
It was a planned pregnancy, which also makes it even more hard. When Amaru was in my womb, I would talk to him a lot. I would sing to him. I would play music. I ate well. I took care of him. I love being pregnant. Amaru is a wish child.
When Gingy was 7 months pregnant, she went to Heron Municipality to seek housing assistance for her and her future baby to come.
I was pregnant, and Amaru's dad and I, we moved from Jutland to Zealand, and we had a hard time finding a place to live because we didn't have enough money to buy a house or buy an apartment. So we were encouraged by my uncle, and we'll go to Hillerød municipality and ask them for help, because if they know that you're pregnant and there's a baby on the way, maybe they will help you find a place that you can afford to live in.
On November 22nd, 2019, 3 months before Gingy's due date, she reached out to Heron Municipality, urgently requesting housing.
But when we did that, that just caused them to go into my old papers and look into my past. When I was like 15, 16, 17 years old, I used to smoke weed, and they used that against me to remove my son.
Child Protective Services used these charges from her past against Gingy in an official statement alleging Gingy has lived a turbulent life of crime and homelessness up into her due date of pregnancy. These claims are what brought Child Protective Services to Gingy's front door, where Amaru was separated from her, a day that her and her family will never forget.
I remember that morning. It's like we were, because Ginger was going to move in with us. She was staying with us, so we had done everything.
Yeah, I had the master bedroom with the cot, and everything was ready for us to...
where we could change the baby.
Yeah.
His clothes were packed in the drawer. He had his own, everything was just ready for Ginger to come home. And then I got this phone call, and Ginger was screaming. And she said, Mommy, 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 come. And I said, what's going on? She said, Mommy, Mette Vidkjaer. No, not Mette Vidkjaer, but Mette Nero. She is in the, she's here. And they've taken the boy.
And two police officers.
Yeah, and two police officers were, yes, and they were armed. Two police officers were armed, and then two people from the municipality of Hillerød. They came to get the baby. And I remember throwing the phone and screaming, and I said, Mac, I'm calling Gingy's father and saying, Mac, they've come to...
Amaru is now in foster care in Copenhagen. Gingy is allowed visitation with him every second week of the month and allowed to bring a family member every fourth week of the month.
I'm always excited to see him and looking forward to seeing him, but then the evening before that, I have this thing that, I know I have to be very careful not to cry because it makes me cry a lot. You become emotional because you see the child with somebody else, the foster mom, and then I become, sometimes it's like a mixture of being angry and feeling sad, and also this being happy, and not to show Amaru that we are actually hurting.
Just for me to like go back and think about his first step, his first tooth, his first smile. I mean, all that was taken away from me. And it's really, really hard. Every time I go to him, I can see he's grown. Ja, jeg tager hesten, og du tager fåret. Er du klar?
On September 9th, 2021, on this street, Gingy's family and supporters from across the city came together to show their support for Gingy and Amaru, with hopes of finally getting the attention of local Aarhus government officials.
When I saw the pictures and the footage, I just cried. I mean, it made me so happy and so proud. My family comes from South Africa, and they went through apartheid, so we're used to going through the struggle. And I think that has also been one of the reasons that we've been able to, keep the load up.
If you would like to help Gingy be reunited with her son Amaru, you can sign the petition at change.org or visit #BringBackAmaru on Facebook.